Hey everybody, welcome to Crazy for Polish. Welcome if you're new, and welcome to my autumn rack video. We love doing these videos for you guys. It is very much a thing that I try not to miss for the seasons, as far as like choosing what polishes I'm going to wear for the season. And I'm going to list all the other participants down below per usual. And also per usual, I am late to the game. This is who I am. But I finally pulled some polishes. I have got my rack together. It's always a challenge. I always have to come up with like some kind of strategy for how I'm going to pull polishes. Being a polish collector who has X amount of polishes now at this point, I have many untried. So I usually try to just pick from older polishes, although the newer polishes certainly call my name from the drawer. Or the basket that they're in, or whatever they happen to be in. They call my name. But I am going to make this a short intro so that I can make this a short video. Fingers crossed. Let's go over some polish. Okay, it is super late. I'm going to take my glasses off. They've been on my face for a while. If you guys have never tried these to keep your glasses on your face, you totally should. I say a while, meaning all day. You guys, it's late. It is like almost midnight on Tuesday, September 23rd. I had a very long day. I'm very tired, but I wanted to make sure I filmed this video because I have been putting it off and putting it off, and I was like, no more. But we're going to make this relatively short. I don't even want to say that out loud, but I will say, you guys, that I completely failed. I'm usually pretty good about getting around to wearing a good number of my polishes, majority of them when I do my racks. I don't know what happened for summer. I just had so much going on all of the time, and I still have that, by the way. I didn't get as many worn, and so I was like, maybe I should pick less polishes. That way, I'm trying to grab this basket over here. Maybe I should pick less polishes. That way, you know, I'll have less to choose from, but then I don't have choices. It's really about choices. It's really about having the opportunity to just fill out what I want to wear for the day and then just decide to wear that. So for going a strategy, I just try to make sure that I pull polishes that kind of call me for the season, and in hopes that I will get to wear as many as I can of them, and hopefully be able to find something that I want to wear and enjoy wearing on a daily basis, or almost daily, because I try to change my polish every day. This is first of all my lafufu that's in my basket hanging out, but this is all of the polishes that well, there might be a couple missing in here because I think I did put a couple in a D-stash, but this is all of the polishes that I wore for summer. I will tell you guys, that's not even half of what I put on my rack. So we're just gonna like speed through my rack because I am always very much the person that doesn't do this very quickly, but we're gonna try to change that. I'm gonna pull my ring light up a little bit so you guys can see. If you guys can see any of the mess behind me, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Oh my gosh, I have these like little things. Okay, so hopefully I don't look as tired as I feel, because I definitely, there's hair, am running on fumes, but we're going to do this. I'm just going to stop talking. So this is my rack. What I did is I chose polishes from my summer rack that I could use as transition polishes, because it's still very hot here in Texas, like 90 degrees. It's a little cooler in the morning, so I would say we're like trending toward maybe it getting a little bit towards fall weather, but in Texas, we're not quite there yet. So I wanted to give myself another opportunity to wear some polishes off of my summer rack. So I did leave these polishes on the top row for, I pulled polishes that I thought that I could use as transition polishes, because I still wanted to wear them. And I was like, you can do this. Granted, they are, I don't know if I would consider all of them transitional polishes, but I did try. So let's go through, you know what, we're going to start, I normally start from the top and go to the bottom, but we're going to start from the bottom and go to the top. I also didn't wear any of the toppers that I picked for summer, so I just kind of left these here on the side, where I had originally put the toppers that I wanted to wear. So yeah, they're just kind of hanging out here. I don't know if I'll get to them or not, but options, you guys, options. So we're going to start on the bottom row, and I'm just going to try not to be super descriptive. I'm just going to give you the names of the polishes, and then we're going to roll with it. Traveling Witches. This is from September 2020 PPU. Like I said, you guys, I definitely try to pull polishes that have been in my collection for a long time. That way I can either wear them and love them and keep them in my collection, or wear them and hate them and destash them. So that's my goal for my rack a little bit, because I don't really have a firm grasp on a destashing technique that works for me, because I don't want to give away or like sell my polishes, but I need to sell my polishes. So I try to use this process as a way of like being like, okay, I loved it, or it was okay. So destash or don't destash. This is Soul of a Mermaid, Mouth of a Sailor from the, is it Fantastic Fall collection? This is from Wildflower Lacquer, who's no longer Wildflower Lacquer. She has rebranded, and she is now, what is it, Laura Lee? I think that's what it is. But you guys, these polishes are so, this collection came out, I don't know, if you know, you know, maybe, and I have several from this collection, maybe like 2020, 2021, maybe, because they're in the older bottles. So she switched from these bottles to the round bottles, which I have another Wildflower Lacquer on my list. This one actually is kind of thick, and it's very glitter chunky. This is Dark Side of the Moonrise. This is a 2.0. So this is from the Sophisticated Collection 2.0. I apparently wanted to add some pinks. I'm definitely going to have to work on this a little bit because it's super thick. But look how pretty and gorgeous that is. I definitely have the realization, see, I don't know if you guys can tell, it's really thick. I definitely have the realization now at this point in my life that, you know what? I don't even know where I was going with that thought. This is how tired I really am. Where was I going with that thought? It has something to do with pink. I digress. It'll come back, or maybe it won't. I don't know. I have a What Addiction polish with a question mark. That's funny. What addiction? You guys get it? Okay. Anyway, Greedy Goblins. This is from November Polish Pickup 2021. It's a beautiful like berry shade with some very beautiful flakes in there, and then I have one from Garden Path Lacquer. And now that I'm looking at this one, I don't know if I wore this or swatched it. I think I swatched it. And maybe I pulled it because I really wanted to like wear it as a full mani. This is Sprig from Garden Path Lacquers. I'm pretty sure I swatched this, but also I swatched it. So like, will I choose it? I don't know, but it's very giving transition fall. But we'll see if I wear it. The other thing that I like to do when I'm picking out these polishes, I need to shake all these up, is I do try to like not think too much about it and just, you know, yank polish and pulling polishes out of the drawer, because if I don't think too much about it, then it really does kind of lend itself to like whatever I'm feeling for fall. Beyond Your World is from Emily Damali. It is a magnetic, so here it is, a non-magnetized. I also feel like I pulled a bunch, maybe not as many as I think, but I feel like I pulled a bunch of multi-chromes. I love wearing multi-chromes for fall. Actually, I just love wearing multi-chromes, period. But I feel like I do wear them more during the fall, and magnetics as well. So just trying to show you guys the magnetic pull there. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's very reactive. Oh, I guess I could have showed you with this other cute magnet that I have right here. Hold on, let me see. It kind of works the same, but I got this cute magnet at the Polish and Beauty Expo. Isn't it cute? So you guys look, it is a paw print. Look how cute it is. Love it. So Emily Damali, Beyond Your World. I have not given my Emily Damalis very much love in a long time, and so as I was going through my drawers, I was like, oh my god, I have so many Emily Damali untrieds. Let's wear a couple of those. This is Relocate, another Emily Damali, and her, oh my gosh, multi-chrome formula, you guys, it is giving fabulous. It's so beautiful, and I always am drawn to like purple shifting multi-chromes. I pulled one from Lumen. This is a recent one, but Lumen is a newish brand. I feel like a lot of people are starting to like really like pay attention to this brand, and I did pick up a few polishes from Polish Pickup. So this is Light It Up from October 2024 PPU, and this is definitely giving a fall for me, guys. Again, with the like foily multi-chrome kind of formula, but the shade shifting from green with that, like, I think it's like a navy blue base. I cannot wait to wear that one. I pulled another Emily Damali. Why these are not in the exact same spot on my rack, I don't know. So this is LE limited edition, I think 180, and I don't like to wear yellow, so I try to buy yellow polishes just because I don't like to wear it, but I feel like it needs to be in my collection, right? So when I do my racks, I'm always like, okay, you got to pull at least one yellow or a couple of yellows or whatever. So this is my yellow choice for my fall rack, and it's not the brightest yellow. I feel like it's giving kind of like, I don't want to say murky yellow, but like dialed down yellow. And then it has like some, I want to say, I think these are green. They're so small, I can barely tell what color they are. So green, like micro glitters. So that's my yellow pick. And as I'm looking on my rack, I think that's the only one. I have one that might be a little close to yellow, but not really. Our Lady of Spells Glam Polish is also another brand that I have not been given love to lately. And I also did try to pull polishes that I have been kind of like ignoring for a hot minute and that haven't made it onto my polish racks. And so I wanted to pull from some brands that I just haven't really been wearing. This is Gin and Berry's Depth Perfection, and this is not a like old one. This is from PPU Rewind, so July 2024 Rewind for Polish Pickup, and oh my gosh, you guys, I am hella excited to wear this one. I don't know, y'all, it's just so beautiful. Super excited for that one. This is, I pulled some from oh my god, you guys, Bluebird Lacquer. I was like, what brand is this? It's Bluebird Lacquer, but these are from her advent calendar from last year. And it was a boo, like BOO, bird lacquer, keep calm and carry wand. I'm pretty sure that this is from last year's advent calendar or Halloween advent calendar for Bluebird lacquer, and very beautiful. And I did actually purchase that whole collection. Oh, my arm is so like, never mind. Okay, I did purchase that whole advent calendar. This is Miss New Birdie. I have had this, I want to say, I don't think I've had this on other polish racks, but definitely I've had it on my radar for a minute, and I was like, this would be perfect for fall. It's definitely not too bright of a green. It has a gold shift, which I love wearing golds for fall. So that one is definitely in the fall category. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this right side of this rack. This is Sit Back and Relax. This title for this polish just reminds me of like a cold winter day with like the fireplace going and crackling and like some soft music in the background, and I'm chilling on my couch, like sipping on my latte, reading a good book. Like, this is what that sounds like to me. Sit back and relax. This is KB Shimmer, and a beautiful, beautiful holographic goodness in this one, in like a berry shade. It's almost brown, so more maroonish. It just needs a good shake, but I think you guys can tell, right? It's berry leaning maroon, if that makes sense. I pulled one from Kathleen & Co. Pumpkin Vibes from September 2024 PPU. I remember when I bought this one, I was like, fall. Like, this is fall. And I do swatch for her, so I don't tend to, and I hate that because I swatch for her, but I also buy polishes from her. So I hate that I don't tend to like pull from those because I swatch for her, even though there's a lot of polishes that I know I love because I do swatch for her, but I just don't give her the love that it deserves. And so this one spoke to me immediately. I didn't swatch this one. This was purchased, I believe, I'm pretty sure. And September of 2024 is when I picked that one up. Victorian Varnish, guys, she has been killing it with magnetics lately. Like, a lot of brands have, don't get me wrong. A lot of brands, like magnetics, are like all the craze right now, the hype, right? But I do recognize when a beautiful magnetic is in front of me, and this is one from Victorian Varnish, except I don't know how to say this. Oliverly Kaysan Ugsworth. You guys, I'm gonna have to spell it out for you. I have no idea what that means, but it's beautiful. Check out this magnetic, and then I'm gonna show you guys what the magnetic pull is like. Check that out. You guys, look at this. Look at it. You guys, you cannot deny the reactiveness of her magnetic polishes is legit insane. I love them so much. I love others so much too. I at some point saw magnetic polishes from ILNMP, and am I saying the right? LNMP? Yes. And I was like, ooh, I need some of those magnetics. Give them to me. So I purchased a few, and I'm definitely 100% going back for more. But this is Orbit. And actually, I don't know. Is this I don't think this is a magnetic, is it? No, it's not. This is not one of the magnetics, but I did pull a magnetic for ILNMP. This is just not one of them. It is a multi-chrome though. I can't even tell you what the shiftiness of this is. Maybe red, gold, green, I don't know. it's just good. It's just giving fall. This is Masquerade. Is this? I don't think this one is. It's not. I digress. Did I? I don't think I pulled any magnetics from my L&B, but I did buy some. I just didn't pull any to put in my rack. And that kind of makes me sad. Now I'm kind of like, I may need to like pull another one so that I can have a magnetic. But I just wanted to show you guys the difference between these two, because I think sometimes multi-chromes look the same, but I wanted to prove to you guys that they are not. I picked this super beautiful like glitter bomb. This is from Crystal Knockout. I think I got this last year in the Polish and Beauty Expo in Chicago. This is Divine Disco. And I do not give this brand any love. And I actually have quite a few polishes that I purchased from Polish and Beauty Expo last year. And actually, I think maybe a few things since then. But you guys, this glitter combination, and it is super thick. It's giving, she thick. But she's also beautiful, and I want to wear her. I don't know if I'll wear this as a topper, or I think this is going to actually, well, you can't see it because, you guys, I think that this can actually be opaque in 3 coats. So I think I'm probably gonna try to wear it that way and not as a topper, but oh, she's thick and beautiful. This is another Crystal Knockout, Keeper of the Castle, and it was this gold shimmer. You guys see it? The gold shimmer. That is what had me like, yes. And I also got this one, I'm pretty sure, at the Polish and Beauty Expo. And sitting on that table with the lights and the glimmer, you guys, the shimmer, it just calls to me. This is Tombstone. And I want to say maybe I wore this on like a couple of fingers a while back from 90 Lacquer. But it is a black holographic. Maybe not black. It's like maybe like a, oh, I think it's a like navy, like a deep navy, almost black, with holographic, silver holographic, giving fall. And this is another one. I think I think it's either been on my rack before or I've worn it. It's a topper, maybe for Thanksgiving, like around that time of year. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I wore it, but I just didn't label it. I do put like stickers on them to like indicate that I've worn it before, but I may not have done that with this one. But I love this glitter combination, you guys. This is fall in a bottle right here. These colors like fall, and they're different shapes, and then also with the like bar glitters thrown in there. I have a love-hate relationship with bar glitters, but sometimes I do feel the love, and when I feel the love, I try to take advantage of it. That one is not just like chock full of bar glitters, which I think is the appeal for me, like just thrown in there a little bit. Perfect. Alchemy Knackers is another brand that I've been purchasing from a lot and not given enough love, you guys. We're about to give it some love. Essence of Insanity. No clue when I got this, but I want to say maybe from the Polish and Beauty Expo, because I know that this year and last year I did purchase a lot of Alchemy Lacquers, so I definitely have quite a few untried from Alchemy Lacquer because I just have not been giving the love, so we're gonna do that. This is from Bee's Knees Lacquer to teach us about our past, from the Fourth Wing collection that she did. I don't know when this was actually a thing. Fourth Wing, if you know, you know. I currently am on book 2 from the Fourth Wing series, if you are a book reader. So immediately when I pulled this out of my drawer, I was like, yes, because I'm reading the series right now. And also it's giving fall. It's also, excuse me, it's also giving like prugly a little bit, but I don't know. I do try to pull like, I call them controversially prugly polishes, because it's kind of like we all have our different perspective on what's a prugly polish, and it's different for some people. It just depends on like what your color range is or what you consider prugly. But for me, it's usually like there's like murky greens or like a weird combination of green and brown, like polishes like that I would typically call prugly. And I don't think that fits that category. And I don't think it's going to fit that category when I put it on my nails either. You got Worms 2 from Resident Evil 4 collection from Bee's Knees Lacquer. I wanted to pull some like neutral colors, and I thought this would be perfect, but it also has a very beautiful shifty shimmer. You guys are seeing the green, but there's also like a blue shift. Fabulous. So excited. Okay. Oh, we're kind of getting through these kind of fast. Maybe not as fast as I thought. 25 minutes. Okay, not that fast. Anyway, I also wanted to pull some. I have an insane collection of China glaze polishes that are untried. So I also try to pull some mainstream polishes because you have to, right? You just have to. Up All Night. It is a very gorgeous, like deep, I would call this like an indigo, but it's like a purple leaning indigo. It's definitely blue based with purple something. That's the best way I can describe it. I also got the whole collection from, Jurassic Park collection that they did a couple of years ago, maybe. It might be like more like 3 years ago. Actually, honestly, maybe further back than that. But this is Raptor Around Your Finger. And it is a green base with a very large flakylicious flakies. And actually, no, it's a blue base. It's like a turquoisey blue base with green shimmer and whatever color flakies those are. But I bought this whole collection, and I think I've worn maybe one, and I think there were like 6, 8 in the collection. I don't know. I pulled some Orleys, and I specifically pulled this Orly polish because I think it fits the like prugly category, but I also want to see if I can do something cute with it to make it not so prugly for me. I did for a while get the like Orly subscription box, and for fall one year, this polish was in the box. This is Canyon Clay, and it definitely is giving clay. It's definitely giving clay. It's not my favorite color, but it was in the subscription box, and I just want to try it so I can see if it's one that I'm going to keep, even if I keep, as a prugly polish or whatever. But we're going to try to do something fun with it. Maybe for a Thanksgiving mani. I say that out loud and then it won't come to pass. It's just the way I live my life. Another Orly that I pulled is Take Him to the Cleaners, and it is a deep burgundy color. It's basic, right? I feel like it's basic, but it's also, I think, gonna have that like really like sultry kind of vibe on the nail. So I'm looking forward to wearing it for that reason. I pulled a couple of ethereal lacquers. This is Electric Coffee. I don't know what it is about this combination of brown base with like blue shimmer and some purple something thrown in there. Like this combination, I have seen a couple of different makers do it, and I think I'm pretty sure I have probably maybe 2 or 3 more with this same kind of combination of colors. I don't know what it is. It's like You wouldn't typically put brown with like blue and purple, but it's in there. There's brown in there. And I actually think that it will look decent on my nails. So I'm excited to wear that one. Another ethereal. This is Hestia, I think is what that says. And I think it's from Hella Handmade Creations, August 2020. I think. So 2020. I actually was successful at pulling a older polish for me. I also have a ton of ethereal untried, so wanting to get some of those on the nail. I saw this in the drawer and it's a thermal, and I basically pulled it because I wanted to see if it's an old thermal or a new thermal, and if it's still going to transition, and then like what color the thermal is, because I don't remember. But this is Charlie from Cadillacer, and I feel like this is giving fall in the transitional way. Maybe not like fall in like the Thanksgiving part of fall way. So maybe like early November, possibly I would wear this. Maybe not. Maybe early October. I don't know. I pulled a couple from Polish for Days. This is Perseids or Perseids. Perseids? I don't know. You guys, this is from the For the Love of Polish box, May 2018. Super old polish, right? I've had this in my collection forever. 2018 is the year that I started collecting polishes, and I was in the beginning a lot less financially stable. So my collection started out very small, very like 1-2 polishes a month kind of thing, because I didn't have it in my budget. Since then, some things have changed, and now it's more like, no, well, I digress. I have actually not bought a lot of polish lately, but it had gotten up to like hundreds of dollars a month on polish, and I was like, this has to stop. This has to stop. So now I really just try to buy things that are unique to my collection. I didn't tell you what this is. This is Love Wins from Polish for Days Pride collection in 2021. And it's just very rainbowy, but in like a dark, I don't know. I can't tell if it's the base that's dark or if it's the glitters. I don't know. But it's definitely rainbowy. Here's another Bee's Knees lacquer. You Don't Even Exist to Me from the Craft collection. You guys, this is very beautiful. It is very much giving like that kind of neutral color, like for the base, but then the shimmer, so it's purple to red to gold, I think. Extreme angles, probably something else that I don't see, but I love that one. I keep hitting my mic, so I hope I'm not like thinking this loud. So we've managed to get to the top row, so I'm going to quickly go through the ones that I left on here from my summer rack. So I didn't get a chance to wear this Wildflower lacquer Carpe Noctem from September 2021. Didn't get to wear this one. I can transition this one, right? It does say Trick or Treat. So that's another reason why I was like, I can leave this on my rack, because fall. These indigo, I have so many of this color because every time I see it, I go insane for it, and I have to have it. You guys, I honestly should probably go through my through my collection and just count how many like this or close to this I have. This is from It's Electric, July 2024, from Gotaluvpolish. You guys, I think I got this as the Polish and Beauty Expo last year. And they were supposed to go this year, but they ended up having to pull out like last minute. And I was so sad because I bought a lot of Dom polishes last year, and I was looking forward to buying hitting that table hard again this year, but they didn't go. But that one definitely is getting worn. This is Ponyo from Polish. I've had this one for a very long time too. I want to say maybe this one came out in 2021, but I thought it would be another very beautiful green to add to my collection that could transition or act as a transition polish. Good vibes only. This is a reflective sparkly from Wherever You Go collection. Cuticula Ebony Cuticula polish. This is also, of course, on my summer rack, and I was like, definitely can transition, right? Because reflective gold, 100% we can use that as a transition. Bees Knees Lacquer, Are You Eating Beans Again? From What We Do in the Shadows 3 collection. I love that show, What We Do in the Shadows. I think I'm behind right now currently, but it's so funny, right? If you've seen that show, it's very, very like comically humorous, but in like you're like, it's funny but you're not supposed to laugh kind of way. I don't, if you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like like the jokes are just like, we find them hilarious, but they are just like, you know, it's not supposed to be that way. I don't know how to describe it to you guys, but if you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. Shake Your Shamrock from this is July 2023 rewind for polish pickup, and obviously you guys, super bright, right? Blue shimmer. I have no excuse for keeping this on my rack. I just want to wear it. I need to wear it soon, super soon, like tomorrow. This is a Color Club polish, and it is Under Pressure, and it is one of their magnificent, if you guys know, you know, Color Club has a collection of holographic polishes that are insane on the nails. Insane. And I pulled this on my summer rack, and I really want to wear it because it's purple and it's holographic, and I know it's perfection because all of them are. And I have almost all of them, I think. I think I might be missing one or two, but couldn't pass up the opportunity to get that on my nails. This is Napoleon and Josephine from For the Love of Polish box. I don't know what year, but beautiful blue. Again, I could not just be like, well, we're just not going to wear that. And it has a purple shimmer. 100%. I was like, we're wearing that. Macau Me maybe from Bluebird Lacquer. You guys, gosh. She came out with this collection of like, I don't even know what you call these actually. I can't remember what she called them, but she came up with a collection, and they are all like this in this like shimmery kind of foily formula. Guys. I love it. I want to wear it like right now. I kept this Soya mostly because I don't have any red on my rack. I mean, I have some like burgundy, you know, but no red. And this was on my summer rack, and so I was like, I'm just gonna keep this on there because it's gonna be the only red that I have. And also, it's very classic red from Zoya. This is Alex. Very classic, like candy apple red, I feel like. Maybe a little bit deeper than candy apple red. Another Wildflower Lacquer, Damsel in Distress 2.0 from a Sophisticated collection. Again, flakies galore. And it's purple. Flakies galore. And it's purple. Had to leave this on there. So pretty. I want to wear it tomorrow. I want to wear it tomorrow. If I could, you guys, I would just spend all day changing my manicure from one manicure to the next, because why not? The Sharpshooter from Bees Knees Lacquer. Slaying the holographic in this. Honestly, hello, focus. I can't tell what kind of base this is. I want to say it. Maybe it's like a clear-ish base, and what you're seeing is shimmer. I think that's what we're getting. I think that's the vibe. You guys are done. Yay! It's still just as long as it normally is, maybe a little bit shorter. Usually it's like 45, 50 minutes. Maybe after I edit, it'll be a little shorter for you guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys, are excited about fall manis. I am. If you're joining me for the first time, please consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so you can see when I post videos. Give it a thumbs up. I definitely will put the other participants down below, although at this point you probably, if you haven't watched all of the other ones in the collab, you've probably watched quite a few. But if you missed any of them, this will be your opportunity to, go back and pick those up. And I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. You guys are amazing. I love sharing my polishes with you and my passion and all of the things. And I truly appreciate you guys for watching my content. And I hope that I can continue to put out videos that you guys enjoy moving forward. So, that's it. I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.